Before I refuse, to make exhibition. But that one, I accept because the ones that proposed me to do it was Canadian people. They accept to do everything I wanted, and I wanted live, because for me, fashion is not something dead, and if I do fashion, it's because there is somebody inside the clothes, it's not for like a nature morte, on there, so I was thinking how we could make life in it, because the models are very inspiring and important. And I saw, if I do that job, it's because I saw a movie where it was fashion, but it was live. They were doing a défilé. Because I saw one play which was fabulous in Avignon, because I go every year to Avignon, Festival d'Avignon, which was done by a Canadian man, which show like. In reality it was looking like reality, like Monk, but in reality at the end we realized it was a projection. They were not real. So I was thinking, like we are doing also with Canadian, maybe we can give life. So the model will speak. So there is the models that are speaking because they have something to say. It is not shut up and be beautiful, it is also something to say. So even myself, I am speaking like I am doing here. My clone is okay. I am more beautiful in real. But he's okay, and he's speaking for me, and there is some words, and so there is life. So what is magic is a little like magic. The difference to see here the clothes. What the difference is, a fashion show is supposed to be like for selling the clothes. So it's mean like to show the clothes of the new collection. Here, the big difference is that the clothes are here, there, real, and you are very close to them. It's good because you can see very well even the finishing. You can see all the little details, and also they have been in some way recreated by the fact that we show them not in the chronological order, like first collection 76, but I put them in different sections, So there is sections that are more about, it's like, it is not like, it is because like I wanted to have a view of my work by team, important teams that I do through all my career. So you can have here, for example, like mixed all the clothes that were going with that team, which is like X-rated clothes. So they are all there, and put like to reinforce and to show all my work about that. You have the work about ethnic, you have the work about the male object, you have the work about like the corset, you have the work, all different sections like that. You can see them all together to see the evolution because you have the date also when they have been done, and you can see how it was done and at which moment and how it's evaluated. I should say that I have a lot of work that you will see about corsetry. Why? It's because, I saw it first at my grandmother. She had one corset, so it made me so much big effect, that after when I start to design and to make my own collection, I show the corset and I make it as a dress, which is a kind of surrealistic, a little extension and the sublimation of the corset. And corsetry became, because it was in a moment related with the moment, it was after women's lib, the women's sleep, where the women were throwing away and burning their bra, Me, it was after that, so it was after that movement. So it was where some young women that I was knowing, were like just like wearing again some bra, but most like something seductive, but not like a real femme objet, but more like I decide to wear that because I like it and I want it, not obliged through the machismo and the macho. But there are my teddy bears that I have here in the installation. It is my first house called Nana. That is his name. And it's because, why? Because, you know, like when I was child, my uncle and my aunt offered me that teddy bear. But after I wanted to have a doll, and my parents find that it was not so good for a boy to have a doll, so I make my teddy bear a transvestite. I put him some fake, like conic bra. I put like a conic bra before the one of Madonna on the first corset dress that I did in '83. So I put him already that, and so after I could like dress him, and he was my cobaye, so I could like dress him. And for example, I remember at that time it was the moment of the operation, you know, chirurgical operation of open heart, you know, to open the heart with Professor Barnard. Me, like I couldn't operate my teddy bear because he had the con bra, so I put operation here, you know, but he was operated also. And after, it was the wedding of Fabiola of Belgium, you know, Fabiola, the Queen Fabiola, with the Prince Baudouin. So in wedding dress, I saw that at the TV. So I wanted my teddy bear also to be like Fabiola. So I did a dress not as beautiful as the one of Balenciaga, but I tried to do my best. I have the opportunity and the chance and the emotion to work with some directors that I admire, and especially here that we are in Spain, with Pedro Almodovar, which I admire. Truly, I was admiring his work since the beginning, you know. And when I met him in a party in Paris, you know, I was very happy and very impressed, because he was like, in some way, I was feeling that what I felt about women and the relation between men and women that I show in my clothes, he was doing it and saying it in an incredible way, in his movie. What I should like to tell to a Spanish visitor is hola, ¿qué tal? Me gusta España, j'adore l'Espagne. Et que l'Espagne, depuis que je suis tout petit, since I am like a little boy, you know, I went to Spain and in holidays, and I was inspired even when I was not even coming in Spain. When I was like 6-7 years old, I was in Dax, where my grandmother was doing a cure, you know, and she was and I was going to see the arena, la Plaza de Toros of Dax, and like I couldn't go there because my grandfather didn't want me to see a corrida. I was waiting alone, like when the toreros were coming out of the car going to the Plaza de Toros, and I was waiting and I was seeing the traje de luz incredible. And I was waiting until I hear the music, imagining them walking until the day, 20 years after, that I could see by myself the first corrida in Sevilla, during the fair of Sevilla. I will not reduce at all, like my love for Spain, about corrida, about trajes de luz, but I should say that I love Spain because of architecture, beautiful city, Barcelona, which is stupendo, Granada, Madrid, Toledo, because of the people, which are very nice, very lively, and not so pretentious as the French, I should say, because the French are very nose up, you know. And I love the food. I love to be. I go in holidays always, like in the island, in holiday. I love Spain, and you can see it in my work. I did even a traje de luz, but in plastico. In plastic, you know, like transparency through, you know, one in leather, you know, like all. So I think I love it, and this is why I am so especially happy to be here in that exhibition in Madrid. For me, it's mean a lot.